Hey folks, Dylan McMahan, Engineering Operations Manager with Relevant Industrial. Here excited to show you a few more products from our Engineered Solutions group. So we'll go ahead and jump right in. So again, what we've got here today is we have a compact control system from Emerson. So we have their compact controller, the CPE 200, powered up by their solar power supply, communicating over their unmanaged Ethernet switch that you'll see right here. And then we have it communicating with a human machine interface, or an HMI, loaded actually with instead of a typical HMI software, we actually have it loaded with the SCADA client. So SCADA is just your supervisory controls and data acquisition system. So think of it like a control system that your management team can use to control and monitor things from a more of a 10,000 foot view instead of right at the foot of the application. So that's what we've got going on the control side. And what we're showing off here today is Emerson's PACMotion VFD line. So it's actually a very comprehensive motion line. So it's not just your VFDs, it's actually your servo motion control as well. But what we'll be showing off today is just the VFDs. So great new line, great new addition to the Emerson PACSystems line as well. What they have is they have small, I think down to a 1/3 horse VFDs and all the way up to 400 horsepower VFDs. So they've got a very expansive and comprehensive VFD line alone within that PACMotion offering. So what we've got on our SCADA system here is we've got a little architecture drawing. So I'll go ahead and get the VFD controls portion of that pulled up. So you've got this screen kind of mimicking what you've got in your push button and switch control up top here. So essentially it's already in run mode. The drive is healthy, it's good to go. We don't have our e-stop hit or anything. Our safety torque off is set to off. So we're good to go there. So we'll go ahead and send a speed command so it can tell this drive to tell this motor to turn at a certain frequency. So I'll go ahead and set it close to, say, 30 Hertz, about halfway to 60 there. And then we've also got a speed reference. So I set it to 28.2 using the slide there. And that's giving me, it's telling me that yes, you've met that set point. You're running at 28.2 Hertz. So we'll go ahead and slow that down there. What we can also do with this guy is we can set preset commands. So if you are typically running at 10 Hertz, we can go ahead and just say, okay, let's go ahead and hit the preset. This can also be done from the controls, but want to show off a little bit of both there. So obviously you're at your 10 Hertz here, so we're good to go there. We'll go ahead and switch that guy off. Can also capable of going in forward or reverse. So we'll go ahead and send it a signal in reverse. And you see your speed reference is a negative range there. So that tells you that your motor or your fan or whatever you're controlling with that drive is actually spinning in reverse. So we'll go ahead and shut that down. So we're back at 0 there. As you can tell, the safety torque on, whenever you open that circuit up, it's going to fault out and you're not going to be able to run that drive. So that's just another safety feature built into the drive itself. So we'll go ahead and release that. Same as the e-stop, you're not going to be able to run whenever you have the e-stop engaged. So just to kind of show off those kind of built-in features there. So got a few different options on how you can configure this guy. So you've got the push buttons right in the front. So what you can do with these guys is just basically select some of the basic parameters from the setup screens right here on the front, and you can unlock additional advanced parameter settings as you go, because it's not quite as easy or intuitive to do it right here from the keys. So they kind of unlock different pages to make the setup easier for a simple application if you just want to do it directly from the keypad here. You can also do it from our PAC Machine Edition software. So that's our configuration software for the entire Emerson controls line. So you're not going to have a bunch of different software tools for your different controllers, or say your VFDs versus your controllers. We have an all-in-one software platform in PAC Machine Edition. So really comprehensive offering from the PACSystems line that really helps everything tie together pretty seamlessly here. So last cool thing I'll show you on this guy is, and what we have here is just the VFD that's actually sitting inside this demo box. So you'll see these two Ethernet ports. And what we can also do is, instead of controlling this VFD over your typical IO controls, your analog speed and digital for commands and whatnot, we can actually control everything via Ethernet, so that way you can set it up more configurable within your software. It's easier for diagnostics, and the different protocols we can use to do that with is PROFINET, which is what I have this drive configured with. That's kind of the I/O protocol of choice for the Emerson PACSystems line. And we can also do Modbus, and we can even do Ethernet IP. So folks out there with your Rockwell systems, we can accommodate with the PACMotion VFD just as easily as your PowerFlexes out there. So really comprehensive line from the PACMotion offering, and just really excited to be able to bring this to market, and got great lead times, great pricing. It's been really exciting since they've added this to the PACSystems offering. So if you'd like to learn more, just feel free to reach out to us anytime, relevantsolutions.com, or our LinkedIn page at Relevant Industrial. Or for a quicker solution, feel free to hit us up on our e-commerce platform, so shoprelevant.com. And we appreciate your time today. Looking forward to hearing from you.